Welcome back to Kenshi, episode 5, where we left off. Zoro finished a bunch of training and we got a better backpack for him, but unfortunately we are still rather lacking in some other areas. We still look a bit like a bandit, but you know, a higher level bandit at least. I have some half decent gear, except for this is really bad. But anyway, with this new backpack I'm going to be able to carry a bunch more stuff. That's not going to be a limiting factor anymore. And I think maybe something I want to do, perhaps relocate to the desert here, because I know that the weakest enemy that you can find is basically, I don't remember what they are exactly called, but it's like United City Heroes or something like that. They have a boss and their base is somewhere around here. And if I can go there and fight them, it could be rather fun. And I think to make this extra dangerous for myself, I think I'm going to take this route over here. I'm going to go through this area into the land of the headless robots and lasers, into the north through the skimmer areas, so that I can reach the Great Desert and relocate my business over there. And don't worry, because the Shinobi Thieves are also going to be showing up there in different cities that I'm going to encounter. Anyway, I am on my way to defeat those city heroes. And I'm probably going to fight a lot in the process. My medkit almost unused. I can afford to fight for a long time. And actually, before I even go there, I'm going to go join this battle over here with the goats. And I don't know what happened to my mouse, but it's feeling a bit odd after my previous recording. I don't know why that is. Anyway, these goats obviously butchered these hungry bandits. You know, there's a reason why they are starving, and the goats are still living, not starving. They are higher up in the food chain. That is that simple. It would be kind of fun to do a animal herder type of playthrough, like buy a bunch of animals from the animal traders and use them in battle. Oh, and there's some starving bandits. I'm still quite slow though, I should remember that, so it's actually kind of risky for me to go into those big things areas, so I do want to level up my fighting ability a bit before I go there. Because I cannot outrun those big things, I would rather be able to outfight them. And I'm not that far away from it, I think. I don't remember exactly how strong my character needs to be, but I think Zoro has it. The big things are kind of like noob enemies. They aren't that strong when you get to the later game. At least the normal big things anyway. Okay. Can I actually defeat them? No, I don't think this squad of starving bandits is going down. There's just so many of them. I have the ×2 attack slots, so it makes them a bit harder to defeat, because they have quite a few of them against me. Just Bandit Camp 12, RIP. Nice, some damage. I'm going to speed up a bit. Ooh, one down. One down. Actually, that's 2 down. I didn't notice this one. I think they've just they just bled down, so I didn't notice them losing consciousness. Like I didn't directly hit them to take them down. Okay. I'm very close to being knocked out. There we go. And I'm not giving you my gohan once again. It's my favorite food. Not many battles left until I can defeat them all at all. Like, genuinely, it's close. Starving bandits. Sworn enemy. I'm going to let myself recover for a bit, and the reason for that is that, well, I need to wait for a bit. I need to heal up my leg so that I don't get up and stay down exclusively. Okay, do the sprint rigging now. Yeah, now I get up. Yep. I'm going to loot these starving bandits because I feel so accomplished taking them down in that group combat. And besides, I need to level up my strength, so I might as well carry some loot that isn't very valuable. Honestly, I kinda want to fight them again. Now, where is the leader? The one that says that they are not following the leader is the one that isn't a leader. Yes, this one. He's technically the leader. I think the leader is actually taken down already. That's why the leader isn't there. No, this one just doesn't have a Angry Bandit leader at this group. Alright. Second time is the charm, as they say. Okay, one more down. Okay, good damage again. Okay, that one is completely undamaged though. Okay, block, that's okay. Just means that I get one more hit before they go down. Optimistically thinking. Another hit. 3 hits, okay. Not quite. Now they are even more badly damaged. Nice, they aren't taking my Gohan. It's mine. I'm going to get up and fight them again. Yep. Patrolling this guy. Just going to make myself stand here for a moment. One more down. Okay, just one. I think now I don't want to fight them anymore because my health is pretty low. I don't want to get knocked out semi-permanently. Alright, just force myself to get up and build a camp bed. Besides, this will be one of the final times that I will be fighting these starving bandits in some time because of my trip, so I might as well enjoy them being in my presence right now. Get some final training before leaving the East Blue permanently. Because when I go to the Great Desert, I'm probably not going to return here until like in a few episodes, because it's a long travel. And over here, there are no starving bandits, because clearly the United Cities has fixed the problem of starvation. You don't get any starving people or escaped servants if you enslave everyone. Easy. Now, get this. And we can just continue on our way. Time to just enjoy the moon and the stars. Whistle by. I see a ninja tower, was it? Yes, this thing here. Yeah, I think that's where the Black Dragon ninjas live. They don't have any patrol squads, interestingly, but they do exist. Maybe the weakest group of ninjas, but still rather dangerous. I'm not going to be able to defeat them anytime soon, just by myself. I mean, I'm still getting knocked out by starving bandits, and speaking of those starving bandits, what happened to my camera just now, by the way? Yeah. I'm just going to fight everyone I encounter, especially the starving bandits. 40 damage, damn, that's a lot. Oh, I'm getting hit a lot. It's not good. Good damage. Okay, this battle is going a lot worse than the previous one. Oh. Okay, nice hit. Using that attack is ideal, because it does a lot of AoE, and it's pretty fast. Yeah, I'm not soloing them anytime soon. I shouldn't say it like that. If I actually had a better chest plate, I would have actually soloed them already. Because, you know, I have only like a pathetic 8% defense with these ninja rags. This body level ninja rags. Okay. No defeats or no kills there, but a lot of them are down. Pretty exhausted. And you're not eating my Gohan. I'm not giving you my food. Luffy would not approve losing my food to starving people. Yeah, get my toughness back up. Or even more up, it didn't really go down. But now I have 61 toughness. And I can... that man is down, so that's one enemy defeated. But anyway, like... I'm just going to get up again. And 62 toughness. Okay, well, that didn't go too well. Listen up. How about this? Hand over your food. Yeah, well, they are already fighting you. I don't think they're giving you any food. Alright, 63 toughness. My health Goyo point is now minus 57. I'm extremely durable. And I'm going to pretend I'm not here. Don't worry about it, mate. Although they did take my Gohan. And that's okay. I've not lost it so many times that I can just give it to them. Refuse to give it to the homeless. Doesn't elaborate. So I do want to improve my stealth a little bit while I have the chance. Because with this stealth level I will be able to avoid some fights that I might not be able to win. Like in a case there's like randomly 10 big things attacking me. Like this I can avoid them attacking me completely. And there's again some goats butchering those starving bandits. The life of a starving bandit is not easy. What are those over there? Oh, hungry bandits. I will be attacking them. Once again. Just really fun. Also, I don't think I've really been in this area of... Oh, I can return their weapons here. If I am able to defeat them anyway. Well, I mean, every time I get into a battle I get even more strong. So the chances of me being able to defeat a few of them now are very high. And now I do 41 damage instead of 40. So that means some of my stats got up higher without me noticing. Which is to be expected. Nice stop on the attack. Little counter attack, but I did take damage back for it. Ouch. Owie. Nice. These starving men are proving to still be a bit of a challenge. Nice, I dodged the attack while getting an attack in. Oh. Yeah, that's just the problem with the attack slots times 2. That the game isn't really designed for this. Okay, they are going to fight the Garus and I'm going to get a break here. Now I'm definitely going to get a few kills. For the melee defense though. Nice. If I was fighting against 6, I think I could defeat them. Against this many though, maybe not so much. The starving bandit leader. They have the best weapon. I will be taking that. Okay. But I treat myself up as well. And go to this way station, because that is a place that exists. Maybe they have some better equipment for me to use. I mean, yeah. Getting these for upgrader would be very nice. And besides selling my stuff and maybe buying some food, that wouldn't hurt either. The way station is up there, yeah. I'm rarely in this part of the Forbidden Zone. Like I've basically never been here. They have a house with a resting place and a machinery workshop. So my chances of finding weapons or armor are kind of bad. But I'm sure they're going to have something. Ah, okay, nothing really. They don't even have robotics part, just just a way to repair your stuff. It is what it is. I got my 600 cats for selling the equipment from those starving folks. Perfect. There are quite a few ninja guards here. And a plastic surgeon. And one recruit as well, but I'm not going to be getting them right now. I just need to find the shopkeeper. There we go. Show me your goods. Yes, exactly. Okay, so a map of Vane, the Mysterian homelands of the Western Hive. Humans don't tend to venture there. Okay, this food cube is very good value for my money. I'll buy one of those to last me on my trip. And I guess that's all. Let's just go to bed now. Over here, because I am quite hurt. And rest up again. I think maybe I need to make the squad sizes normal. I need to put it, I'll put it at 1.25. So the squads are a little bit bigger. But this way I'm going to be getting to the point where I can defeat the enemies I encounter on the road more usually. It ain't stone and it ain't wood either. It ain't. Never really thought of it. I mean, why don't the buildings could be red sand? And if you dig deep enough in Vane, I don't know, I don't like it. It looks like it's game. What are you saying? Someone drank too much rum last week, threw his guts up all over the bar. That's not good. What I'm saying, that stuff inside Tuomon, it looked real similar. Wait, just saying. No. Yeah, I guess the hivers make their food using their spit, or by throwing up. My carrying limit is actually 30 kilograms now. Oh, and that is... Who is fighting? Oh, it's again starving bandits against ghosts. No, not ghosts, goats. It's an entire battlefield over here. Some nomads taking out the bandits' scourge as well. Those nomads are quite powerful, so those bandits are probably going to be butchered. I think the nomads are the strongest squad that you can find in the Forbidden Zone. Because the strongest individual is probably the wandering assassin, but those nomads are really dangerous. And over to my left, over there, I think I am looking at the Skinner's room. Yes, this is the Skinner's room. Excuse me, what is this pathing again? This area is kind of hard to walk through for the AI, and that is a battle again. Well, oh wait, what is that? Oh, it's just the nomads and dust bandits. Okay, nothing new. Okay, there's big things. There are the big things. So some dust bandits are fighting them, and I mean they just got butchered by them. Those big things are a menace. And if you look at how fast they are, 31 miles per hour, I'm only at 23, so they can easily outrun me, even though I'm pretty high level already with my aesthetics. Some dust bandits. I'm going to ignore them. I don't want to be fighting in vain, or in Sem, I mean. This is a pretty scary area. I'm just going through here because I feel like I'm strong enough now not to get butchered by everything and hunted down. Some nomads. This area isn't like that bad, but those big things really make it extra scary. That area looks kind of interesting with the little pools. Also, excuse me, I need to make my computer not explode. Alright. That is the most endgame area down here. So I will need to wait a long time until I go there. For now I think this is a relatively safe area to go through. The vents is just the biggest problem because they have orbital lasers coming down on you there. There's a smuggler's bar. Perfect. And I can go to use that. It's in the middle of literal nowhere. Which makes sense, they are smuggling stuff. They have some mercenaries around here. And no enemies yet, which is not supposed to happen, so I'm probably going to stop for a moment to make sure the enemies have time to roll in. These people are not very rich, it seems. But I'm kind of curious about what they have here. Some water, some gohan. For really cheap as well. But I don't really need food right now. I'm strong enough to hunt on my own. But I wonder what I should do now that I'm here, because I don't think I want to know or want to go to the vents. I'll aggro these big things and pull them towards me so you can see how dangerous they are. Oh, come here. This is rather risky still with my stats and with my armor, but I do want to defeat these things and I do need to spend my time somehow. Come on. Now you're not going to forget me, right? Okay, just two of them. And who's fighting over there now? Some nomads. That goat got hit pretty hard. The nomads should be okay against the big things, because the nomads are very, very strong. Okay, I'm just gonna run inside the bar. Hello. As you can see, they are pretty slow in their attacks. And this big thing is now inside. Don't kill that drifter, okay? I'm not getting any attacks in at all. Now it aggroed the smugglers. Yeah, I didn't get to attack at all. It's okay. Where's the other big thing now? I guess it went over there. So attack these poor nomads. I said they would be okay, but they aren't going to be okay if they fight against many of them. Especially in a group like that, it's not a good angle. And I should remind you, one of these big things is probably as strong as me. Or maybe even stronger. And those nomads are probably as strong as me as well. Okay, well, I got one hit. it just crashed. Kenshi just crashed. It's going to be happening sometimes. So the recording I had previously, it did get lost, or at least partially, because my game crashed. So, well, I was fighting the big thing and I was able to defeat one of them. But, yeah, the game just, like, it just exploded in a moment and then, yeah. Which is a bit odd. I mean, that's the first crash, I hope it doesn't become more common. But I know this area does sometimes cause me more trouble with my, you know, VRAM. If it's, I think that's how it's called. I like its little tail going up. And now I'm up to 40. 30 defense. Or 30 attack. And I get 3%. Yeah, 3% from every attack I do on it. Looks like I am strong enough to defeat one big thing by my own. 1v1. Now, if it was able to hit me, it would do a lot of damage, that's why they are scary. But just by itself, yeah. Easy. Oh, just barely again with the block. It still hasn't hit me once. But this battle has gone on for a long time. Looks like the one inside the house also collapsed. Or maybe it took out all of the NPCs in there. Though I don't think that would be the case, because the NPCs in there are pretty powerful. Let's see. Yeah, the big thing is there. Lying unconscious. There's some recruits you can get. Looks like they escaped being hurt. Some of these smugglers are a bit hurt. This one actually has a bounty to the United Cities. I guess they are against their hemp operations. Which makes sense. They kind of deserve to have that. And there's actually a flotsam ninja, which are the good ninjas in this game, or friendly ninjas. Basically they are women who were kicked from the Holy Nation because they are women and they weren't treated very well. Anyway, this smuggler unfortunately does not have that much money, so staying here to sell this stuff is not very efficient. This is some dust bandits. Because I tuned down the size of the groups, this is a more manageable amount of them. I will see if I can maybe take one of them down. How many of them are there? 7? I think so. And hit again. Like if I was managing the dust bandits, I could actually defeat the big things with them, like a squad of them. But because the AI, like, they kind of punch up, so the big things, AoE attacks are very dangerous. And actually if you have a squad, like, you want to be really careful with that, because your characters might not know how to block. Like, only one of your characters is going to block, and the others are going to get hit, so you want to be really careful with big things, especially early game. When you're moving in groups. Like, you want to encircle them, like you have 4 people on all sides of it, attacking, like that, it's going to be a lot safer. Speaking of big things over there. At least many of them. I think I want to go back to the bar before I get knocked unconscious here. It's a bit more risky than getting knocked unconscious in those other areas. Oh, they de-aggro when I go inside. Interesting. Well, anyway, I guess I can just go fight these guys again. I didn't do that much damage to them, but like a respectable amount of hits at least. Okay, this big thing is getting swarmed. Like this, it's okay, because they aren't punched up, but they are still taking some damage. If they were just fighting it 1v1, they would have a way better chance. Or I guess I should say in a successive series of 1v1s. Because like this, they get just AoE'd of oblivion. Defeat it. Buddies, I know you've got this. You don't want to get eaten by that thing, do you? Nice. Take them down. I think you should probably put away your crossbow. But okay, they were able to defeat one. Now where was that battle? I lost it. Oh, that way. If I aggro one of these big things, I think I'm able to save them. I want to kind of have the bandits there as security. Don't want to deal with the big things being everywhere. And basically what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for the night time. Because at night time I'm going to be able to cross the vents without getting burnt by lasers. And that's a very dangerous area. Okay, looks like the bandits got completely wiped, but I mean, that's okay. Here, oh, there's hungry bandits. They really do not survive long in this area. This squad of hungry bandits can be killed by one of these because of the AoE. Like, they take so much damage from every hit and they cannot block it really. And they barely do any damage either, so... yeah, these things are the nightmare for hungry bandits. The worst possible death that they can have. Now this is a little bit scary, but fortunately the big things don't have the highest aggro range. Oh, they got a hit in. Crap. It's okay. Shouldn't get it again. My melee defense is still only at 40, so that's why. Nice. Almost blocked it the wrong way. Again. Okay. This isn't the most dashing fight anymore. After I know that I can survive their attacks. And that attack actually got blocked by a lot. Now the problem with big things is that they are attracted to blood. So when I take one down like this, I'm probably going to have the others coming around this way. Which is not good, if you didn't know. I'm just going to go back to the smuggler's bar. Because if I do get knocked out by them, they are going to eat me. And if they eat me, well, that is game over. And Zoro never became the greatest swordsman in that universe. So we want to avoid that happening. The problem is that this smuggler is completely out of money. There's another group of big things again. Let's just attack one of them. Yeah, they are running over to eat the body of their ally. You can have fun with that. I'll have the other one. Come to me. No, I don't want to be too far away from the bar if I'm doing this, because I am not that strong. Okay, this dust bandit is going to take it out with his bow. He's not going to take his time blocking, because that's not necessary for him. Looks like he doesn't even have a weapon, so yeah, that's not good for him. Yes, nice. I did get hit once again, but... that's another dead. Big thing. These bandits actually were able to defeat this one. Or that one, I mean. It's going to get up pretty soon, so I want to kill it before that happens. Oh, that big thing is dead. I must have looted it myself. Okay. I stopped this one from waking up by doing that. And now attack this one with the dust bandit. We are now working together for a common goal, defeating these monsters. A pretty bad hit there. There we go. Just going to kill that one before it gets up again. Now is my time to fight the dust boss, and he actually has a bounty. That's why he was still up. Like, the dust boss is pretty strong. He's still almost as strong as me. He actually has higher strength and relatively close defense, but his attack is a lot lower. Yeah, I'm comfortably stronger than him, but if he had an ally helping him, it would be a lot harder. Also, he is naked, so that makes him a bit less effective. But maybe he has a high quality. No, he doesn't. Unfortunate. Still, okay, you can have those. I mean, we did work together, after all. I'm not going to heal you though, because I don't feel like doing that. Okay, there we go. And back to the bar. I'm rather uncomfortably far away from it. Okay, I'm feeling nervous. It's okay. Now I come back home. Or not home, but inside the bar. Successfully. I'm looking to leave town. Well, I'm not very surprised by that. I mean, you are in a singular, small building, surrounded by these terrifying monsters. Like, that one level, or level 1 recruit has absolutely no shot of surviving, so no wonder he wants to leave town. And there's the vents. I just need to wait a little bit and then I can go through there. I could also elect to go north, but I don't know about that. Should be okay like this. Yeah, I'll go. Towards the vents. It's starting to get kind of late anyway. In this area you just need to worry about the trolls. There's not a big thing that's been knocked unconscious. Yeah, I just need to worry about the trolls over here. Now, if I had a skeleton faction, you could actually make a pretty decent base around here. Because, well, you don't get burnt by lasers and stuff. But still, it's not very fun. So, no merge fighting, looks like. I'm just going to ignore this and go through. There's Hungry Bandits versus Dust Bandits, I think. An age-old classic. This Starving Vanity is actually doing oddly well. Oh crap. That's only one. I can deal with one. Looks like this is not a very strong one either, it's relatively weak. Oh wow, that's the Starving Bandit actually won his battle. We can tag team this big thing together. Bruh, why are you adding me? Like, I'm not going to eat you, you know? Like, ain't no way. And now that the Starving Bandit is damaged like that, he's just going to be yeah, he's dead basically. Okay, he's not dead, but he doesn't have a medkit, so he's not really getting up from there. Get the dust bandit as well. Oh crap, I just got hit. Okay, it's just in my left arm. That's like the best place to get hit. Alright, kill that one. And get out of here. First heal myself though. I do not want to be caught by these big things not being full health. I'm really scared about this because I'm not that strong. Maybe I need to put myself a bed here just in case. Because this area, there's headless robots and big things everywhere. It's very dangerous and there's nothing else. So if they get you unconscious, it is pretty much game over. Because the big things only want to eat you, they are not going to eat the robots. So you get knocked out, you die. There's still some hungry bandits there. They can do their own thing in peace. That is a tech hunter, but that is because I have not yet entered this hellhole. Absolute hellhole. My stealth is 35, so that's relatively good. I do not think it's enough to completely hide myself here. Yeah, it's nighttime now. And these things are the problem. They are not that strong. But they are not that weak either. And there's a lot of them. And it's kind of hard to avoid them because they run around so quickly. I don't know about this, to be honest. It's the freaking vents. At least my sneak is getting up higher. I want to go north. This isn't like a super late game area because it's in the middle of everything, so that's why the enemies aren't that strong, but avoid them. Thankfully I do have very high stealth already. Not very high, but high enough for this purpose. They seem to be coming right at me though. Okay. Ah, they are slower than me. I guess it's okay. Just make a sprint for it then. There's a way station. I know that this one is definitely a ruined way station though. Some trolls. And I am faster than them. They are skeletons, so they do not have sandals or anything like that. I'm actually getting a little bit of strength experience because I am very slow. Very little bit above my carry limit. 1% experience. So it's going to take a while, but it's going up. Very slowly. I can see here that I'm actually getting something for it. There's some more big trolls. I have an entire squad of them following me. As you can see, they do not have heads. Okay, I want to fight too, just to see how strong they are. And what kind of equipment they have as well. Looks like that is a cleaver and that is a staff. 120 in every stat. And they don't have a head, so they're actually a bit nerfed by that. Okay, my katana is not a very good weapon against them. Should keep in mind. It's a relatively close match with just two of them. Oh. That hurt. Nice. Both at the same time. Because my katana does minus 30%, minus 40% damage against them, so it's like the opposite of a good weapon with them. And I will probably upgrade to a no-dachi when I find a decent no-dachi. Just because it's higher range and everything. It just allows you to solo more enemies. Hmm, 6, 7, yeah. Slowly getting some more stats. Oh. There we go. And it's not going to be rebooting anytime soon with those kind of damages. And yeah, they don't have any kind of head. And if this one had a staff, and this one has a long cleaver. I'll take it. Oh, I can't carry it there. Okay, forget it. I don't feel like having that with me. I have to go here. In that area, if I recall correctly, there are no big things, so I'm not that worried. Whatever I encounter there, they aren't going to eat me alive. There's some traders. This is for if you have a base. I mean, you can also just do trade with the guy anyway. Like you can, it's basically... Well, I can show you, because I do have some stuff in my inventory that I do want to sell. But, you know, it's very useful. They come to your base after you make one. And he doesn't have any money. That is a bit pathetic. Well, okay, I'll just buy some of those ration packs. Until you have some money. I didn't expect him to have no money at all, but that's okay. And now I have a bunch of ration packs. The ration packs are not the cheapest food to buy, but they are the highest density nutrition you can get in this game. It's 125 in each one of these, so I'm going to have enough food for the next 17 days probably. Unless I get them stolen, of course. And that is a way station. Very beautiful area, this one. Some slave traders again. And friendly neighborhood slave traders. This is basically their home turf, by the way. So you are going to find a lot of them. Let's see what you have here. Yeah, this is a tech hunter base. They've got some ninja guards here as well. Which are still fierce, but they are less intimidating than they would be in the forbidden zone or unwanted zone or whatever. Random furniture. Okay. It looks like they don't have anything I can really buy. Would be useful otherwise, but... Oh wow, these guys actually bought something from the store. I think when I make my base I want to install a mod that allows me to have people come to my base basically, and they are going to have money. So they are going to be able to buy things from my trading stall. And who is this? These are the slaver caravan still. So, yeah. Going to go this way, to the Great Desert. Now I've previously had some problems with the Great Desert causing my computer to crash. Also, how many recruits are there? Here's one horseweed. Here's moo. And here is beanhop. 3 recruits in this area. No, 4. 4 recruits. Is there anyone on the roof? You can recruit. Oh, 5 recruits. So holy pacifier. Cat is probably a mercenary. Then there's a parastic surgeon. Yeah, there's quite a few people you can recruit there. This is a very high value base station if you are not playing with the mod that lets you recruit unlimited amounts of people or recruit prisoners. So keep this place in mind, very useful, and looks like it's not that dangerous either. There's basically nothing in there. Oh, some smugglers. Their friendly neighborhood hashish business blooming. Now I am in slaver territory. Although not quite yet, because here's some manhunters that we saw before as well. But this time they are not fighting starving bandits, so they are going to struggle a bit more. This area has some slightly stronger enemies. The grass pirates, which are pretty natural enemies for Zoro. So, of course I need to help the slavers in this instance. Man, these grass pirates are kinda beating my ass. Well, they completely wiped the floor with those manhunters. Man, they did not stand a single chance. Oh, they are going to take my food. Well, I'm not giving you my ration back. Oh shit, I just threw away my medkit. That's okay. It's on the floor next to me. It's not going to go anywhere. Completely okay. Actually, are these manhunters weaker than the ones you encounter? No, I think they're the same. There's no point in playing that I don't have my medkit with me. I'm just going to take this. And heal up. Then get my camp bed, and this trip was rather successful in me not dying. I also got a lot of practice to my guy. 37 level with katanas now. And actually in the late game this area is going to be very useful because I think their leader, Emperor Tengu, he actually has a very good katana. He has the highest possible grade weapon possible. He has a Meito. And Meitos basically, you cannot make them and you cannot buy them. They are unique in that very strong bosses only have them. Wolfden has been wiped out. These grass pirates are a menace in this area, it looks like. And if you haven't seen these before, these are skimmers. So these ones, they are rather scary. They aren't as strong as the big things, but they are still very formidable. Actually, they attack a lot faster, so they might be a bit more scary. But they are way slower, so they cannot, you know, like go after you the same way that a big thing can. They also do not eat you. So if you get knocked out, these things aren't going to come and eat your unconscious corpse. So they are a bit more beginner friendly. So that is why the Great Desert is actually an okay start location, even though it can be very challenging because of a bunch of reasons. And yet those grass pirates are way stronger than the bandits I was seeing at home. Anyway, we need to go here. Because the goal is to defeat the weakest unique enemy in the game first. And, you know, he's like the type of enemy that I might actually be pretty close to defeating. And who are those? Nomads. Okay, that makes sense. I thought they were vagrants. So basically the starving bandits are replaced with vagrants in the Great Desert. Very similar to the starving bandits, to be honest. Here's some mercenaries again. I thought those were samurai. We haven't seen any samurai yet, so you will get to see them, I think, here. Tengu's Vault. Tengu's Vault has a bunch of criminals in it, and a few recruits. Oh, these are paladins. So this is the Holy Nation guys. They also exist out here. They just have some patrols though. Because we aren't officially in United Cities areas yet, I guess. They are over here. This is the Great Desert. Then this area has them. This area has them. This area has them, I think. That's how it goes. And yeah, previously I couldn't play in the Holy Desert, or the Great Desert. It's not very holy. It's just a bunch of slavers and other scum like that. And manhunters. No, I don't... yeah, these are not the same thing as the slave mongers, because the manhunters, they can actually like aggro onto you. Like they might think, oh, we could maybe sell this guy into slavery, don't you think? So, yeah, they're rather evil. Here's some sand ninjas. Sand ninjas are very dangerous, especially in the early game. They have sharp weapons and they have relatively high stats and they run pretty fast. Some manhunters here. There's also, I think... No, all of these sand ninjas are the same level. This one has a bounty though. 4,000 cats. He's pretty wanted. And he has some outlaw farmers. Yeah. And wait a second, I need to have some water, so I think this is where this episode is going to end. And I will continue and see if I can record another still, because my voice is starting to hurt. So, thank you for watching. So far, we have officially, like, we aren't in the Great Desert, but we are very close. Like, this basically is the Great Desert, so drop me a follow and leave a comment on what do you think I should do after defeating the guy with the weakest encampment in the game. Bye bye everyone, see you next time.